Alrighty, good morning everyone. Welcome back to another video. I guess it's not good morning, it's 8 o'clock at night. We are gonna go hunting tomorrow. It is gonna be October 7th. We're gonna go hunting in the morning. Excuse the background noise, my kids are watching TV and whatnot. Also, excuse the lighting because my lighting in my kitchen is terrible. But I've already tried filming this video once, but it was for my saddle setup. But after the second day of the season, I decided I'm gonna switch some things up because I'm not quite, I guess, geared for self-filming. We're gonna go check out a new area that I've been to sort of before, but I actually didn't end up hunting it because it didn't have any good trees. That's actually one of my goals this year, is to hunt anywhere that I find a sign, and even if there isn't a good tree, then we're gonna hunt on the ground. So we're gonna build a mobile self-filming setup today. I got a couple new things here. I didn't have to yet, but I got a bow stand and engaged legs for my phase 4, which you don't need these obviously, but I think it'll be nice just so that I can set up the bow. Ordered up I don't know what this is. It's a stakeout blind basically, and then I ordered a little mesh or camo little mesh thing for the camera. But obviously you probably don't need these two, but the fact that we're self-filming, I feel like this would just give me more cover and a little bit more wiggle room for movement. But I'm just gonna run through everything that's gonna be in my pack or what I'm gonna be carrying when I'm ground hunting. And then we're gonna load it up and then we're gonna go test it out tomorrow. So the camera I'm using right now is a DJI Action 4 camera, action camera. And this is gonna be like my main camera that I film like vlogging wise and POV, I guess. But that goes on this stand here, which is gonna be pointing towards me. And then I have a 360 camera that I literally just grabbed the bolt and put it on the bottom of it so I can stake it to the ground, which I'm sure will work fine. And then this is a Canon Vixia HFG30, and which is a good camera. We used it for a very long time. Unfortunately, this one does not film 4K, so the clips with this camera is not gonna be the highest quality, but it'll do for now until I decide I wanna upgrade, because these cameras are getting way too expensive. And then we got the tripod. This is just a Vortex tripod. It's actually meant for a spotting scope, but in this case, I like the size of it for our tripod mount for our main camera for the money shot. Obviously, you got the Matthews phase 4. You guys see me shoot. Running down the list, we got, this is a neck gaiter. I don't like wearing face masks, so just for the concealment wise, I'm gonna have the neck gaiter on until obviously ready to shoot, and I can just slip this down pretty easy and shoot like I regularly do. This is the actual seat pad, I guess, from my turkey tool belt, but I'm just gonna throw it in this pack. Like tomorrow, I'm probably gonna be shooting on my knees or on my butt, but it's raining a ton, so I would definitely want something to not get my butt and legs wet. This is my gun knife, obviously, just in case I get lucky. And then we got the limbs I already showed you. We got a foldable handsaw. This is mostly for private land, but I just throw it in the bag so that way I don't forget it if I ever need it. And then I got a battery pack, my grunt tube. This is an extinguisher. This is the remote for that big camera over there, extra battery. I have extra batteries in here for this camera. And then this is always on me. This is my bino harness, has both my releases, rangefinder and milkweed in the front. And then holds my tags as well. And then I have my headlamp. And then the pack that we're gonna be using this to run everything is the XOP Striker, I believe. I've had this pack for like 4 years. It's been a absolute workhorse. Used it for scouting, used it for putting up cameras when it was legal still, all that. But been an all-around great pack. The only reason why I'm deciding to refine my whole saddle setup is because these straps here, with all the load of it, so with the camera gear, camera arm, everything inside of it, plus my platform sticks and everything, this right here decided it doesn't really hold, it doesn't grip anymore, so when it's fully cinched, as I'm walking through the woods, it starts to come loose on me. Which that's just wear and tear. It's got its use, but now we're gonna use it for our ground setup, which I think will be fine, and we'll still be able to use this A-okay. this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pack this up, throw these limbs on, and kind of see how it goes. And I'll show you guys tomorrow morning how I have it set up and I think of how I'm gonna run it. So I'm gonna throw you guys right on a tripod and we're gonna get this stuff all loaded up. Oh, sweet. It even keeps the cam off the ground there. All right, let's open up these. Might cut this down some, just because it's kind of big. But for right now, we're just gonna leave this the way it is. That honestly weighs like nothing. So does this. This literally weighs like nothing. Just for packability wise, I'm not gonna open this up until tomorrow. So just grab the pack. All right, so in this very front pockets, we're gonna throw both the knives in here. And we're gonna put this portable charger in here. The controller right, yeah, I'm gonna throw the controller right there just because it's easy to access. So there's the extra battery. This battery case, I guess, it's for my mics, but throw the batteries for them in here. We throw that in there. Grunt tube, I like to have it on the side here. Neck gaiter and headlamp is gonna go on top. That's a bad idea, actually. Headlamp can go on top because we can throw that in there with the keys. Neck gaiter, we're actually gonna throw in with the grunt call. The pads goes in here. Throw the tripod. 360 camera. I only have one battery for this, but I do have a wire for this camera in the back. If there's one camera that you guys want to get for ground hunting, saddle hunting, whatever, get a 360 camera. It doesn't have to be an instant 360, just any 360 camera, and you kind of cover all your bases that way. I just like all the angles, and I like to get a close-up shot of the actual shot. So that's why I like the bigger camera. We're gonna throw that in there. So this stuff, I think I just want to throw it on top of here and then sort of strap it down. And this should not be too heavy enough to where it's gonna want to slip out or loosen up. Let's make sure that's not gonna come out. Oh yeah, we're good. With the pack, I'll set like this. And the bow is literally all I'm carrying, which is super light and super awesome. So, see how this goes. So we'll have this on, and it feels like literally nothing. And then usually when I walk in, I'll just throw my bow on my shoulder like this, and I just start walking in. So. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about these limbs. I wonder how good they are in the field. It'd be nice for shooting in the backyard. I did that whole 30-day archery challenge with it like this, and I set my bow down on who knows what. All right, well, I'm gonna get ready for bed, get the kiddos ready for bed, and I'll see you guys out in the deer woods in the morning. Just seeing a halfway decent buck right over here. I don't see him anymore. I'm gonna try to get to this tree right here so I can see over. I don't see him anymore. this tree right here and I'll pull out the big camera. There he is. That one's about the size of the other one. Let's keep it moving. Another one. Get set up. Holy crap. What a morning. On the drive in, I noticed there was a ton of deer crossing the road and whatnot. So I had a feeling that they were going to be up. So when I got here, I was trying to be like super quiet, moving extra slow. Luckily, yesterday it rained a ton. As I was walking in, right at first light, I spotted a buck. Decent buck. It was like a 130 size buck. Basically, I'm pretty sure he ended up bedding down because I lost him so quick. And then I kept working my way down here. I tried just cutting through and getting to the spot right away, but it was just too thorny. Not thorny, but it was kind of like this behind me. And I didn't want to make a ton of noise, so I went around it. I ran into another buck over here, and he was making a rub. Then he ended up working off into the field. But these deer were moving exactly how I thought they would from e-scouting it. Once I kind of got near this area right here where I wanted to set up, I saw a bunch of does go up the hill. At first I seen 3, and then I saw 3 more as I was trying to creep into right here. Never spooked anything this morning, so that's a good thing. But yeah, we're all set up. So there's a ridge on my left here. That's pretty close to the road, but it's super thick. Oh, there's no there right there. But there's a ridge right here to my left. That's super thick. And from being over here in years past, I know there's only really one way deer can work out of it. And you guys look out there with the brush right now, you can probably see that there's those big piles of logs stacked up. That basically funnels them to either have to go above and over top of the hill or come right here in front of me. And this ridge right here is where I'm guessing most of the deer are bedded up and like to hang out just because it's super hard to get in there and be undetected. But put those fallen logs. There's the same amount of logs falling all along this thing. So there's only really 2 ways to get out of that. This thick stuff here, so, or this ridge here. And they like, I'm guessing they like to come down, come over right here in front of me. Vice versa, if they're trying to go back up into bedding, they're gonna come this way. So, but I'm just gonna sit back and watch the woods wake up fully. It looks like the deer might still be up and moving around, so we still might even get a chance at a buck or a doe. Alright, well, it's about 9 o'clock. I've been sitting for maybe, it's been 2 hours now. Seen the one little buck there just this morning, but regardless, it was a really good morning, honestly, in my opinion. Especially for early season, I don't ever see that many deer. On the way out, I think I'm gonna come the same way I came in and probably pick out some trees. Sort of just in here, kind of tucked back this way a little bit, had the camera this way. And if deer came, I was gonna pull back right here and have my shooting lane. So hopefully it looks pretty good out there, but yeah, let's see how we, I guess, pack this thing up. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, that thing's freaking huge. Alright, and we're all packed up. I won't use that pop-up blind too every single time I set up, just in this particular case. I don't have anything in front of me. Alright, well, I'm back at the truck, and that's gonna do it for today. Also, obviously, we had a pretty awesome hunt this morning. Nothing in the range, but the fact that we've seen 2 halfway decent bucks. I got a new pack on the way, so I'm probably do another video of my mobile self-filming saddle setup, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here and not stir up too much. I didn't spook a single deer walking in or out, and got a bunch of intel in this area. If the wind's right, I might come back and see if I can get those 2, try to get within range with those 2 bucks that we've seen. But if not, we're just gonna go to another spot and I guess keep exploring some new areas. If you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any other ideas on, things I could have done differently, and maybe I'll listen, but who knows. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you later.